Ellen McCauley at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York, and happy Lent, everyone! Happy Lent! It is the most wonderful time of the year because we get to become closer to God. We get to look at ourselves and look at the things that we want to improve. God comes to make all things new, and there's things about our lives that we'd like to make new. And you know, it's funny. I have such a myriad of Lenten intentions. They run the whole gambit, and I enjoy it so much. I'm the only one I know who actually wrote all my Lenten intentions on a scrap sheet of paper, and then I transferred it to my black book. So I actually really spent a lot of time thinking about it. And one of them was something so simple. I have a ton of clothes. And I tend to wear the same things a lot. So I wanted to wear something different every day. Like I must have 45 scarves. And I never wear scarves, ever. So today I wore a scarf. And I must have 100 pins. So I'm going to wear something different every day. I'm going to wear scarves. I have a Holy Spirit pin on today, made out of wood from Bethlehem. I never wear it. I love it now. I want to wear it all the time. See, that's the trouble you get in. You find something you like and you want to wear it all the time. But something as simple as mixing up your clothes, mixing up your jewelry, can add a little spark, can make life a little more interesting. And a couple people tonight, they said they were very disappointed because they've been working hard, and I don't doubt that they are, and they're staying the same. And I know that I have literally stayed the same for 6 weeks. If I didn't believe it, if I didn't know it was a fact, I would think someone was making it up. 6 weeks in a row. And there's other people. And that is when we cannot give up. We need to take a look at it and say, okay, maybe I'll try this, maybe I'll try this. If you're having yogurts, and maybe your body doesn't want dairy now, or if you're looking at what you do and it's not giving you the results you want, you got to stick it out, because what's the alternative? You throw in the towel and you eat whatever you want. You have to just say, staying the same is a victory if I'm getting healthy. Riding my bike 8 miles a day again, I might not have lost weight this week, but boy, I can move a lot better. I can move a lot better and I'm feeling good again. So there's benefits. One of the things that we really need to look at as a group are carbohydrates. Now, I want to make some really big distinctions because I think there are carbohydrate addicts in the group, and I'm one of them. I am a carbohydrate addict. What's not to like? A bag of chips, onion dip, hello? I mean, it's delicious. Or donuts, or cake, or cookies, or English muffins with, let's go, muffins. Or we can just throw it out there, yeah. And they all are so comforting. They all taste so good. Our bodies don't want them, What we really need are the good carbs. We need the apples, the beans, the berries, the whole wheat pasta. We need corn, lentils. We need full-fat yogurt. So many people think, I have low-fat yogurt and low-calorie yogurt. It is not the fat that's making us fat, it's the carbs. So we need, now if you've already have adult onset diabetes, a lot of what I say, you really have to do what's best for you. You have your own medical regime, your own things that you do for that. But let's say you don't have adult onset diabetes and you don't want to get it. That's a good reason to look at your carbohydrates, because when you have a decrease in your blood sugar, it stimulates hunger, and that's when you have the need that you go, I really need something to eat. And usually you don't say, I want broccoli and chicken, and then there's that whole mind, mood, food connection. Mary Ellen was at that Wegmans counter going, I had a long day. I had a rough day. I deserve this. That's the mind and the mood. I work so hard. I try so hard. Chugga ice cream. We can do that. We can get on that train and we can just go with it, And so much of our carbohydrate addiction is a learned response. I always have fried fish during Lent, and I will always have it till the day I die. That is a learned response. If you are trying to lose weight and you find that eating fried foods doesn't help you lose weight, now if you're chugging along losing weight and every once in a while you want fried fish, so be it. But you have to really look at your whole situation. Complex carbohydrates. I am not saying to anyone to give up apples and berries. If you're going to make macaroni and cheese, make it with whole wheat pasta, or better yet, make it with spaghetti squash. I am one of those people that now would rather have spaghetti squash than any pasta. I love it. I love it. And it's so good for you, and it's a complex carbohydrate. Also, you know, when you're on Whole30, you're not giving up carbohydrates, you're giving up processed food, because you can have apples, you can have berries, you can have those sorts of things on Whole30. And going back to talking about, there's studies that show that it's carbs, not fats, that are bad for you. Now, I'm not saying that you should have a big steak every day with bacon, but I'm saying that the refined, processed kinds of carbs are the ones that are going to get us. The things that you say, you know, and someone told me the story today where someone was selling Girl Scout cookies, and they watched them selling it. They went in the place, they came out, and they said to the two young ladies selling the cookies, "What are your favorite cookies?" And one said Thin Mints, and the other said another one. And she gave them $10 and said, "Here, enjoy a box of cookies on me." Oh. So she bought the cookies, she supported the Girl Scouts, and she gave them to them. So I'm not, and these were very thin Girl Scouts. These were not chunky Girl Scouts. I don't really know, but I'm throwing that part. Also, when you're having a hamburger or a hot dog, usually people have them on a white bun. Now you might say, "Oh, Ellen, it's not white, it's brown on the outside." No, it's a white bun. And that white bun is the worst thing for you. White bread, white buns, all it is a bunch of processed chemicals in a vat. So if you want, there was the funniest thing on YouTube, I laughed for 5 minutes. This girl, she was taking like a Whopper with cheese and wrapping it in lettuce, going, "It's a lettuce wrap." You know, everything she was doing, like she took a donut and she goes, "It's a lettuce wrap." You know, she was wrapping everything in lettuce. But you can wrap a lot of things in lettuce. You can take a burger and put accoutrements. You can put vegetables and tomatoes and cut up things and wrap it in some lettuce. You don't need that honker white bun. That is not good for you. And this whole thing talks about how people think if they're eating diet cookies and diet Jell-O and diet, all those things have chemicals in it. All those things, eating a regular full-fat yogurt or a naturally reduced fat, and you can read it right on there, is so much better for you. Eating a healthy carb like an apple, not only is there more nutrients, it makes you chew longer, and it also takes your body longer to process it. So you're not having those sugar spikes. You know, you have a donut, and then you're hungry an hour later, and you throw your whole. I'm not a doctor. I'm not even going to pretend I know the whole way it works. All I know is you eat too many carbohydrates, you have too much insulin and too much sugar, and pretty soon you become insulin resistant, and that's when you get adult onset diabetes. Your diet should consist of healthy carbs, lean protein, and plenty of fruits and vegetables, and avoid those processed snacks that contain trans and saturated fats, and opt for a healthy carb source. Let's throw out some healthy carbs, everybody. Squash. Is squash a healthy carb? I think it is. I think I said a whole bunch of them a little while ago. Corn, raspberry, berries. Yeah, I think squash is a healthy carb. Apples, yes.
Isn't spaghetti squash?
Yes, spaghetti, squash,
Okay, so
yes.
squash.
But all right, all vegetables are healthy carbs. All vegetables are healthy carbs, right? I was just testing you guys, see if you were paying attention. Okay, we're going to stop right there.